ऐका जनाची
ऐका जनाची
करा मनाची.
करा मनाची. समजला की नाही ना कापून टाकणार तुला.
Welcome back to SYWK. Well, for this episode, we are going to talk in detail about how the Indian media is misleading us and how we need to stop watching the fake news and get smarter in understanding the reality. Joining me on this episode is someone who has worked in the media industry and knows a lot of inside stories. She is Gunjan Degwekar. So sit back and listen to our conversation till the end so you can understand on how the Indian media is misleading us.
So today we are going to talk about something really important, which is Indian media and how they are misleading our public. And our public is also very innocent. So so let's begin. We have few points, and basically now, if you know, Sushant Singh Rajput's case is
Yeah, it's been going on since forever, and they've reached nowhere with it. So yeah, I'm sure everyone is very well aware of that particular case that's going on.
Yeah. And the thing is, what, before we start, I would just like to tell everyone, my listeners as well, that respect him. Okay, he's gone. Just respect and let it go.
Yeah.
Because at the end, nothing is going to happen. Indian media is it's just like a bait. They're just using him, getting the TRP, fake news, and that's it. There is no conclusion to the case.
Right.
So the biggest example I will give you is about Riya Chakravarti.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she was dating or whatever the scene was with Sushant Singh. Now she's been arrested with the drug case.
Right.
So what the Indian media is doing, they're misleading everyone by saying that she was arrested with the Sushant Singh Rajput's murder case.
Exactly.
So they are not even telling the truth in the news, and especially Arnab Goswami. I don't even know which news channel he is representing. Arnab.
Even I forget that. All I think of when I hear Arnab Goswami is his loud voice. That's all.
He keeps screaming.
He yells a lot, and he doesn't understand that just by making your voice go higher, you're not making a point, or that does not make you right. It just makes you look like you're insecure about certain things which you're trying to keep away by getting your voice high, because you think people will interact with you less or maybe mess around with you less. But never mind.
And what I notice, see, basically I don't watch the news, but just because of the podcast, I just wanted to, brush up on few things. So what I notice is, firstly, he will call some people on his channel, which is not at all related to Sushant or Sushant Singh's murder case, nothing. There will be some third class actor, they are not getting work, so they are calling him.
It's just
and they
random people.
Yeah, they will start shouting. And what the editor does, I have noticed that when it's Arnab's chance to, say something, they will lower down the volume of the other guest and his volume will go a little bit up.
Yeah.
So everyone will feel that, he has that power of, making people... so it's so very
power
irritating.
of media.
This
Now, this is one side of media, how it works. They only show you what they want you to see.
Yeah, correct.
They will never show you what you want to see.
Yeah.
And most of the times people are watching news to keep themselves updated with current affairs or updated with certain topics they are interested about. But they play that game in such a way wherein you ultimately end up watching what they want you to see.
Correct.
They'll never reach the conclusion you've been waiting since forever maybe to reach and to give little peace in your own mind. No. That's the game of media which no one as a viewer will ever understand.
They will never show the truth. Like I was watching the other day about Sushant Singh and Riya Chakravarti's chat, which has been shown by the Indian media. See, this is this is WhatsApp. You can even edit. You can even send a message from Sushant Singh Rajput's phone right now, and they can do something and they can show it.
Well, you don't even have to be Sushant Singh Rajput or his phone. Someone can just save someone's name as Sushant Singh Rajput and just send whatever they wish to. It's nobody's going to cross check and authenticate it.
And this is what the general people are believing. Now I have a WhatsApp group in which they're all uncles basically. So they send one video saying that nowadays the Bollywood kids who are 15-16 years old, I believe Sohail Khan's son or Akshay Kumar's son, they have gone for a party and it was a drug party, and Mumbai police was they caught them, and then Akshay Kumar, Sohail Khan and all, they came and they gave money to the cops and to release them. But if you see the video, it is 2-3 years old video where these kids are just going to one of the restaurants to have dinner or lunch or whatever, and this is what they created a video saying that they are caught, they are in drugs and this and that and also one Sohail Khan's son, he was coming out and he was doing he was just rubbing his eyes or wiping his face and all, so that they captured, and the text was down, he's under influence of drugs. So this is how Indian media is misleading. And then when I replied on the group saying that this is a fake video, they said no, this is not a fake video, and they started arguing. So this is the problem. See, we as youngsters, we will know what is the truth.
True.
But the old people, especially on WhatsApp, they'll believe everything.
Blindly believe it. Trust me, I know. For example, there are so many people who are, maybe you can say from my own family, who will believe certain things that are being circulated, be it about bank frauds or credit card frauds or your online transfer frauds, etc. They will not even try to authenticate it, or they will not even see what the source is, where it's coming from, because for them it's just, oh, I read something which means it's true, because that's how they are used to.
They're not even verifying
things.
that.
Exactly. That's how you get in newspapers. Now, obviously, if you get something in newspaper, you tend to believe it because it's printed. It's a hard copy which has come to you, and that's the only source that you could rely on earlier.
Correct.
Before all this came up. So till now, whichever medium they receive it through, as long as it's printed and written and you are reading it, they think it's true. But they don't know what a big game this is.
I feel WhatsApp and the Indian media channel is the same. Both are fake, and all fake messages it will
and the reason why they are continuing to do this is because people are responding. I'm not saying our age group is, but they know who their audiences are and they know how to manipulate them. So they go on doing it.
But this is wrong, no? Now
absolutely wrong.
Now they are connecting Sushant Singh Rajput's case with the drug case. Okay. Now, before the Indian media attacking Riya, they were attacking Karan Johar. Okay. I think so. I believe he passed away on the 13th of June. Okay. After that, after a few weeks, they started about Bollywood.
Everything. A lot of things came out after that, which I don't know how it is related to his case. Just because he was a movie star doesn't mean he wasn't a human.
Yeah, come on.
I think they were supposed to look at this case as a normal person, but just because he was related to media or someone from media background, it became so big that now media just wants to keep it going. And they will find any reason or they will try to connect any thread, be it as thin as maybe a hair strand, to that particular case. And now Sushant Singh Rajput's death is on the side and everything else is just coming in for no reason. I mean, I don't see any connection whatsoever.
First they started with Karan. Okay. Then what I feel, this is my personal point of view, is Karan Johar was not involved in whatever the Indian media is, telling right now. But I feel he dabawed money to the media channels and he told to remove his name. So now they needed someone else.
Quite possible.
So after a month, I think so 12th or 13th of July, Riya Chakravarti, she posted something on Instagram about Sushant Singh. After that, everyone started replying to the comments and, saying that how can you do this, that you are the one who killed and blah blah blah. And this is what the Indian media picked, and they started focusing on her.
Forget about what they picked after public started talking. Who are the ones who even put this in public's mind for them to come out and say it out loud?
Yeah.
What other means do they have? It's not like they were all related to Sushant Singh Rajput or Karan Johar or Riya Chakrabarti. They are purely talking on what they have seen and what they've heard.
Correct.
And for all this, who's responsible? Media. So it's media's duty, which nowadays is more of TRP and money-making game. They do not care whether the true news is going out or no.
Yeah.
Just as long as they are getting their TRP, they are getting as much as they expected from a certain maybe headline or a news, and that's it. They don't care what people are thinking about it, which is the saddest part, because their job is to take from point A, deliver it to point B. What they do is pick up from point A, make some mirch masala in it, and then deliver it to point B. And point B has no way to find out what exactly happened at point A, because ultimately they all get to know it through media. So what do you expect people to do?
But my question is, how can you tell if it is 100% true what they are showing? The chats which is on the Indian media with Sushant and Riya, with the Sushant's sister and all, how can you tell it is true?
You can't.
It can be made up as well, because what I feel is someone else must have killed him. Okay, for sure it is not a murder. For sure it's not a suicide. It is a murder. So now that person, whoever has killed Sushant, is so powerful that he is framing someone else, and he's using the Indian media for that.
Correct.
And Indian media is showing that, people are believing it, and then they are, abusing Riya on social media, which is wrong. Okay, she was dating him. Okay, there was a news where they said that Riya was using Sushant Singh's credit card. Now you tell me, if you're in a relationship, not even married, you're in a relationship, obviously you will use your partner's phone or credit card.
Exactly. They don't have to make everything negative. That's what I don't understand. They are digging so deep in their personal life, which has nothing to do with what must have or might have happened with Sushant Singh Rajput. Whatever credit card, debit card, exchange of money transaction, that's their deal.
Yeah, that is
Why
personal
do you
thing.
even have to show it up on TV? I don't understand. Okay, if you're able to manage or show some relation between this particular transaction or that particular transaction, understandable. But come on, I mean, it's like me being with my husband and somebody is tracking the transactions that are happening between me and my husband. It's that personal.
Yeah.
Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean. But then again, that's the thing about media. Like I said, they will go to any extent to bring what they think they are going to bring down.
Yeah,
be it
correct.
Sushant Singh Rajput or Riya Chakrabarti or anyone else. Whoever else is coming in this, they're going to go in deep shit.
Yeah.
That's the work of media. That's how media has become.
They mislead. Like, for example, it's a big, you can say the biggest example was Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah.
See, he was involved in arms and ammunition, but he was not involved in the 1993 blast. It happened at the same time. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it happened at the same time. He was a star.
Yeah.
Okay, that is why they had, TRP. The news is still going on. It happened in 1993. The news is still going on. So they were misleading. Even if you see the movie, I'm not telling that movie, Sanju, it's not 100% true.
Of course not.
He has done drugs. He has,
Which he has accepted.
Yeah. But the thing is, they are misleading. Till now, people, say, "Arey Sanjay, that 1993 bomb blast case." It is not 1993 bomb. Sorry.
No problem.
It was not 1993 bomb blast case. It was the arms and ammunition case.
Yeah.
So this is how they are misleading. Now I'll give you another example about Salman Khan. Everyone knows in this world that he was involved in the hit and run case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Now you tell me if you have heard about Alistair Pereira's hit and run case. Do you know?
No,
See,
not
this is
at all.
what-
I had no clue, but I'm sure his name never came up because he's a
not a
regular
star.
human,
Yeah, he's
like
not,
you and
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
But only Salman Khan's name came up because obviously they knew that इतने बड़े स्टार का नाम हम लेके आएंगे तो कितने लोग देखेंगे, कितने लोग पढ़ेंगे और कितने लोग सवाल पूछेंगे.
Correct.
So their work is done. For how long that case was dragged for no reason?
Yeah.
Come on. Me, when I saw, my only point in my mind that I made was if you think Salman Khan did something wrong by driving on footpath, even the people who were sleeping on footpath
It's
were equally
wrong.
at fault.
Yeah,
Even that's not allowed by law.
Yeah.
So if Salman Khan is released, you have to consider that's because it worked 50% in his favor too.
Yeah, correct.
Because he must have asked them, or maybe his PR people or whoever must have asked them, fine, I accept. I drove on footpath, my fault. What about they sleeping on footpath?
Correct.
50% their fault, 50% my fault. Case rafa dafa.
And you know what is the biggest thing is he's a star.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of money. So the court will not, what do you say? Will not give the judgment. They will keep on dragging it because he has to pay for the lawyers, then he'll have to pay to the judge.
Money making.
Yeah, it's money making. Now, Alistair Pereira, I think so, his case was in 2000 and... I don't remember. Alistair Pereira's case was, I think so, in 2006 or 2011. I don't remember exactly. I think so, in 2-3 years, the case was
Gone.
He went to the jail, I think so, he went to jail for 6-7 months. Finish. They gave money and khalas. See, I'm not telling that don't sleep on the road, but that is not a place to sleep.
Yeah.
If you sleep on the highway and then if you tell someone came and banged you, whose fault it is?
You can't, and you cannot always tell the circumstance was because somebody was drunk. What if someone banged into him and that car went onto footpath? Then who's to question?
What if he has got a stroke or something and suddenly he could not manage the car? He'll go and bang.
Exactly. So first, your duty is to make sure no one's sleeping on footpath. As sorry as I feel for people who don't have an option but to sleep on footpath, you need to अंडरस्टैंड दैट बॉस ये रूल बनाना वैसे भी काम का नहीं है क्योंकि पॉपुलेशन इतनी है कि आधे लोग तो फुटपाथ पे सोएंगे. या तो तुम उनके लिए कुछ ऐसी फैसिलिटी बनाओ विच विल कीप देम सेफ व्हाइल बीइंग ऑन द फुटपाथ और रिमूव दिस रूल. Because you tell me which footpath, there will be very few now left, at least in Mumbai, which are not occupied by someone or the other. I mean, come on, that place like Mumbai has no space left horizontally. Everything is going vertical now. And where do you expect these people to go? So either make a rule that, okay, there's no rule as such. Okay, anyone with maybe getting a heart attack went on footpath. Someone sleeping there, not our responsibility. Or if you know someone's definitely going to be sleeping on the streets or on the footpath, make something that is for them, for their security or whatever. You can't play both ways.
Yeah. See, what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to blame someone. I'm not trying to blame the person who's sleeping on the footpath. I'm not trying to blame
the one who drove on them.
Yeah. The thing is, Indian media just took that small story and they're dragging it till today.
I know.
And Salman Khan is paying money till today to the lawyers, to the judge, some way, down the table, whatever he's paying. So this is what Indian media is doing. They are not telling the truth. They're just ghuma fira ke,
But I'll tell you, Desmond, it's not only, this is my belief. I might be wrong. This doesn't happen only in India. It's just because in India there are so many things that people point out at so easily that this comes as one of them. But this thing happens everywhere.
Correct, yeah.
Media can manipulate what they want. Now tomorrow if I want to post a picture of mine with a celebrity just to make myself famous or just to put myself on the map,
correct,
there's no one that can stop me. I can make a news tomorrow morning when I get up with whatever I want, but my conscience will not allow me to do so. And there are people like this everywhere in the world. maybe hair color, skin color, nationality will differ.
Yeah.
But there are always people trying to seek attention, trying to get something out of them, trying to do something larger than life by using wrong means.
Correct.
But the reason why Indian media's name comes first is because when you say India, it's like, okay, India, then believable. That's how it has become. Because
But
we do it that openly.
But trust me, people laugh.
Yeah,
Out
they
of
do.
India, they laugh at the Indian people and the Indian media.
I agree with you.
It is all fake and funny stories, man. It's not related, you know.
I
It's
know.
really not related.
Well, if you have reached to this part, really appreciate it. Thanks for listening to our conversation, and I hope it changed your perception. Thanks once again, and peace out.